Hello everyone. The worm is back and let's just keep going. I need to do a quick recap though to just straighten out in my head what's been going on, because we went to quite a few different places last time. We spent, technically last session we were in 4 places. I guess 5 if we count coming to here. First we did our investigation at the Maid Cafe, then we went to Oda's mom's place, then we went to Lemnis Gate, then we went to Marble, and now we're at apparently a Yakuza office. And I guess Date knows Kung Fu because he was able to just knock out 2 of them. And that made me raise an eyebrow. Is he just a martial artist, or does he have other cybernetics other than Iba that allowed him to do that? Like, what's the deal there? Because that definitely doesn't seem normal. Or I get maybe he just trained really hard, but it seems a bit odd. Was it meant just to be funny, like a funny scene? I don't know. I'll keep this. Obviously, I'll keep this information in mind, that apparently Date can just beat people up in a fight very easily. Yeah, I don't know. In any case, to more substantial matters, there was quite a lot, actually. In the investigation of the crime scene, we got a good amount of information, and it all had to do with weights, various weights. So the oil drum was 44 pounds. The little beer containers, there were 3 of them, were 55 pounds each. Renju was, I think it was 155 pounds or so. I think later he was also said to be 160. We know the elevator went up once from like 6 to 8:30, I think, and that it was carrying 310 pounds. I think the oil drum plus Renju was 202, and that left 108 unaccounted for pounds. And I did go back to check. Iris was definitely 105 pounds. And that's obviously not 108, but it's worrisome how in the ballpark that is. Makes it almost seem like that scene where, the scene where Date picked her up and asked her her weight was like foreshadowing or something. And so because of that, I started to try to think, okay, what is this Iris theory, if Iris is a culprit? And I can't think of anything solid yet. But interestingly, there is a connection in that you may recall in the last session, I early on asked a question. It was what is the connection between Date's past and revenge against Mizuki's family? Because that was something I still don't understand yet. Because these murders seem to be purposefully against Mizuki and her family, her parents especially. And you'd think that'd just be, they're involved with gangsters in the underground. But then there's this weird connection where it seems to be a reversal of the Cyclops killings. So how does that work? Well, I am assuming that Date is involved somehow in the Cyclops killings. Either if he is the original Cyclops killer, or maybe he was like the last victim, or I don't know, but I'm pretty dang sure he was involved in some way due to Boss being so reticent to, she does not want to play ball. She doesn't want to tell us, give us more details. So obviously he has to be involved. So I'm assuming Date's involved with the original Cyclops killer. And who do we know that is involved with both Date and Mizuki's family? Well, we know Iris. Iris and her mom. Her mom knew Renju, and Iris got a job at Renju's place, and she's a friend with Mizuki. So she knows Renju and is associated with him in some way. And she's associated, apparently, with Date in some way, because we got that weird flashback with Iris. I still don't know how this all fits together, because Hitomi is apparently still alive, and Iris says she's 18, but I guess maybe she's not? I don't know. There's a lot of weird things here, but in any case, I'm going to say there's an Iris theory right now. But it's still early on. It's just, I'm going to say that's one possibility, because I can see a potential connection there. I still don't know how early we are in the game, so I don't know how big this flowchart's going to be. Like, what is this? Is it going to be like halfway down? Are we halfway through the game? I mean, that feels too short in that instance. So, I don't know. In any case, let's get back to this. We just came from Marble. Mama gave us some tips. A tip about Renju and his association with this Kumakura gang, and Renju had a connection with them. So Date, apparently martial artist master, just walked in and showed his dominance over these people and is now talking with this guy who had a really freaky smile on his face last time. Looks like he's calmed down now, but is that a gun on his desk? Yeah, I'd be careful, Date. You seem very capable, but yeah.
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's Moma, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
Moma.
All right, Moma. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings?
He's not even asking about Renju, he's just going straight to it, huh?
Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Okiura.
Saw it on the news, but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, it wouldn't spill to no cops.
Oh, it's a keyboard. It looked like a, like this was the grip, and that was the, okay. Not a gun. Good to know.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
It's Dragon Ball Z or something. Kumakura. Do police usually just walk into Yakuza offices and beat the crap out of them? It's quite the motto indeed.
Hey, Iba. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Hey, Iba, look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger. There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Well, alright then.
I got nothing to say to you.
Well, thank you.
Squeak, squeak.
Wait, hold on. Did you make that mouse squeaking sound?
I did. Wasn't it cute? Have you fallen back in love with me?
Back in love? What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
Uh-oh. Iba spilling secrets. Where's the chairman?
What? Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
Oh, well, I'm glad we got the top guy.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Huh. So Date already has knowledge on these guys. It's not just a. It's not just it's not just a sensation of having a memory. He has concrete knowledge already.
You aren't the chairman.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
What is all this?
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
6 years ago.
So it's like he has. It's like this whole. This situation has. He's just. Well, I guess consciously, but. His knowledge of 6 years ago just leapt out, I guess. What do you know about Shoko first?
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop. I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute, please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area?
Yes.
There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
Yes.
What about it?
It is peculiar.
Why?
Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
What?
The sofa and ashtray.
What do you mean?
An ashtray. I see a few secret.
I want to find out when that smoker finished it. A sofa. There are cigarette butts.
So someone must have been sitting here.
The question is, how long ago?
Is there someone hiding or something? Is that what you're suggesting? So very recently.
Hey, Iba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Klein.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Yeah, different people like different brands. Oh, that sofa.
Part of the cushion is still...
Just as I thought.
So who was here? Just a minute ago.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just did.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Date, I'm... Even, like, why would they cooperate even if you, like, if you have evidence? Wouldn't they just say, I don't believe you? What do you think this is some kind of gotcha?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman.
Why in the world would you tell me that?
Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit.
You should probably, like, hit this guy or something, right? Why in the world would you tell him that?
Which means, whoever it is,
I mean, I guess because he just got beaten up by us, he doesn't want to get beaten up again. But that seems...
they're still in this office somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one
You're
here.
you're weirdly twitchy, sir. Are you on something?
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
This whole situation seems somewhat weird. Hello, you. You seem to be wearing some sort of traditional garb.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My revolver can shoot right through this wall.
Oh my goodness, Date, calm yourself.
I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
This has happened several times now. Iba, do you know that... Look, at this point, it would be a twist for him not to be the Cyclops killer, Date, you know? So what is this crazy situation? We're the Cyclops killer. We were discovered or beaten 6 years ago. Somehow became amnesiac, and then they just said, oh well, let's take this amnesiac murderer and make him a cop. What is that? What? And in order to keep him compliant, drug him? What is this situation? This is... And Iba's in on it? She knows? I kind of hope not. I mean, I like the partnership between Date and Iba. But if she's complicit in this, like, well, it's a question of who's Date, right? Is Date like? Because if Date is really just a maniac, then of course I don't want to root for him. I don't know.
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Damn it.
I can see why he walked straight into a Yakuza office and beat people up now then. That actually makes sense. Here's a gun. Oh my goodness.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
Okay.
What?
Oh my goodness. Didn't expect quick time events.
Hey, did you just shoot at me?
No, he shot at the wall behind you. What do you think? What?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
I'm stunned.
Date, load a revolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Oh, okay, wait. What am I supposed to do? Okay. Really?
Iva, you saved me.
How in the world am I meant to... Okay. Well... let's just keep going.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
I have no words, so let's just keep going.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you. That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
Congressman? Public servants frequenting underground establishments, huh?
What is this guy doing here?
What are you smiling about, huh? You're short. You're very short, huh?
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
You don't have to
An old-fashioned Gatling gun, of course. Gotta stick with the classics, you know? So, I mean, these people are all going to jail, right? Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family.
That means nothing to me.
The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras.
Good to know.
It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
All of them? I guess all of them. Hey, tell me about Rohan.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother.
Really? Gotta say, I don't really see a resemblance.
He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital.
Oh, you mean brother as in, like, gang brother?
And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
Or do you mean actual brother?
That's all I'm gonna say.
I guess actual brother, since you're both Kamakura.
You wanna know more? Hire a private eye.
Hey, what about Shoko, though?
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
I just want to say, this whole scene with the Yakuza office, just kind of... The way Date's acting, the way the Yakuza are acting is just, it's all kind of weird.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we...
Why in the world are you telling him this? He's a cop. You think he's gonna execute you right here and now? Why don't you say, I'm not gonna talk until I have my lawyer? Why are you just spilling your guts right now?
Exactly as I suspected.
Like, it's good to know that, but...
Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Why? Nah, never mind.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work.
What kind of work is that?
Now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were.
What kind of work and what time frame?
Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Okay, thanks for telling me all that, I guess. Oh, so he's famous. It feels like we've met him before. Someone we know from Perhaps more than 6 years ago? Let's just start with this. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things.
Is that common for Japanese Congress people?
I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
What business is there between a congressperson and the Yakuza?
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi.
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
True.
I agree. Can't trust that.
What do you know about Shoko?
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
You're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add.
Yeah, I mean, from what he's saying, he's basically, it sounds like he not involved, basically.
Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information.
Yeah, but this guy volunteered a lot already.
We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
So these guys are all under arrest, right?
You're right.
I mean, we're not just leaving them here.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Date? It's me. You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came?
Yes.
Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Although, I don't really understand. I don't know if we're going to meet Oda now. I mean, Mizuki wanted to meet him, right? So, what do we have to talk to him about, I guess?
Got it. I'm on my way.
Okay, I guess we're going to go meet Oda.
Where you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Sejima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
Really?
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
You're leaving them?
Roger.
But I mean, they tried to murder you. All three of them tried to murder you. What? I don't understand. I mean, is he thinking like, if I don't take them in, I'll have leverage over them for later? So maybe they'll be obligated to help me in some way? This whole scene was weird. It was goofy and weird. Let's go to Lemniscate.
This is all really suspicious.
Yeah, no kidding.
What is?
Congressman Sejima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
Yeah, no duh.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Oh, that's cute. She can now project herself through the eye. Or, not project, because we can't see her there. But through, I'm assuming through her, or through the left eye, obviously. Through Date's left eye, she can make it seem like she's sitting there. That's kind of cool. And could also be frightening or surprising in the future. Obviously, we should scream like a little girl.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
Yeah, this is like the 4th or 5th time they've said it.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right?
But why do you keep saying it? Oh, yeah, his dosage, man. We gotta talk about his dosage some more.
Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
Yeah, so presumably other people wouldn't see, it's just Date would see.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right? A country in Southeast Asia that speaks mostly Bengali.
That's Bangladesh.
I don't get it.
That is where the passenger vomits if they are feeling carsick.
It most certainly is not.
You tried to pick up that woman's skirt, didn't you?
No, how would I even do that from this angle?
What woman? What woman? What are they referencing? I don't know. So let's just keep things casual to start.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't. I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
So, and Moma are suspicious.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious, but there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet.
They're keeping it on the down low.
Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Sejima currently resides in Azabu.
I don't know where that is.
He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
How about that?
But 20 years ago, So Sejima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact.
Oh. Hmm.
He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sejima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district.
Wow. Interesting.
Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Oof. So they lost out on quite a bit.
The Sejima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Oh. Oh, so they actually gained a lot. Man, that is very suspicious, huh? I mean, surely they were investigated or something, right?
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area.
No, we shouldn't gloss over that. I read that correctly, right? So 6 months before the incident, they sold off their holdings. Like, how is that not suspicious?
And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30 their original
No, she'll probably talk about it now.
What are your thoughts?
I must have just jumped
The
the gun.
timing is certainly suspicious.
Yeah.
To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sejima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion
Okay.
yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sejima family is no worse off.
Surely they were investigated or something.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later.
Oh, come on.
I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Okay, who is it?
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
It is indeed. Who's calling?
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case.
Akasaka. I know an Akasaka.
There's something that you need to hear.
If you're who I think you are a very skilled police officer, sir.
What is it?
Now you're not even a regular police officer. You're like high above.
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
Probably just a reference, right?
Prisoner?
Maybe not even a reference. I don't know how common a name Akasaka is.
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Huh.
And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
I feel like I'd want something maybe a bit more concrete before
yeah, I
that.
think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Well, maybe we could meet with him. Whoever Mr. number 89 is. Lemniscate.
Oh, Date.
Hey, Ota.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online.
Oh, what about Renju?
The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was Mizuki's mom.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom.
Yeah, and you left her there, bud.
And I just left her.
Yeah, you totally did.
But I didn't know.
Well, knowing it's her mom would have what? What do you?
I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different.
Even if it's not her mom, that.
I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother.
I don't follow.
I want to apologize to her.
You probably should.
I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
We're back. Lemniscate. This lobby kind of reminds me of a hotel or something. Cryptocurrency. Yeah, man. What year did this game come out in?
Oh, that's Rundoyer.
Who is that?
Rundoyer.
Date, look! A little stink bug.
A stink bug. Get it out of here.
Yay! A stink bug.
That's just a high stool.
What about high school?
I said stool.
Date, she's perfect for you.
One more bowl, please.
That would be soba.
This game loves to be punny, huh? Just loves it all the time.
That one is called Lying, Wishing, Marking Demons.
That's not what Mizuki said. Didn't she say it was something else? Wait, what was that?
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
Nice.
I want to run away and never look back.
You did it, Date.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
Smooth, Date. Smooth.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
I'm glad.
She's recording a podcast right now.
How long has it been?
Looking at her schedule, it should end soon. Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kinda like that.
And I kind of like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian. Is that
beg your
going to be a
pardon?
problem?
You're a what now?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
Okay. They just played that straight, huh? Okay.
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases.
Mm-hmm.
And I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Do you work or go to school? What do you...
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
How does that sound dirty?
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Okay, bud.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
It's blackmail time.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Uh-huh.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman.
So that people heat up when they're lying. Is that what I'm getting from this?
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Boy, that's suspicious. So last night? Oh, I need to get the timeline straight. What was the timing on that?
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
So we separated. We separated from Iris. We dropped her off at her house. Then we went to Mizuki, did the whole Somnium thing. Went to the. So what? Did Renju go to Iris's house and then they went together to Sunfish Pocket? Is that the timeline of events?
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
Boy, we gotta... I'm worried. This is either gonna be... I'm worried... Because Iris said she's gonna die soon. I'm worried she's gonna be the next victim now.
You're right.
Either that or she's the killer. It's like that.
Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
I would like to believe that because I don't really see... I don't see a motive. The only thing that I could see would be as if it's whatever to do with the past with Date that we don't know.
She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone. The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block, and I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know?
Well, you probably should care a little. Obviously not too much, but you should probably care a little.
If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
In the best case scenario, yes.
That attitude is something all great creators need to have.
Well, I think good creators will probably be able to take criticism, or they'll be able to incorporate what others are saying and use that to, you know. Okay.
After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block.
But you know, sure, yeah, she was very helpful to you. That's good.
And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible. But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story.
Yes, we do. But I don't want it to be like it was with Renju, where we have to go see his side, and then we find him dead.
If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Yes, that's important.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Okay. So they left Sunfish Pocket at 6:15. Obviously, Renju eventually ends up back there.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
Interesting.
I figured I would just go home.
Club was reserved. What? What do you see?
What happened?
Oh, hello.
Date.
Hey, Iris. How are you?
Iris, there's something I need to ask you.
Okay, don't be all weird, psychic, and say some cryptic stuff at me.
Come with me.
Are we gonna Somnium her? I'm gonna guess we're probably gonna Somnium her.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions.
How long have I been going? Okay, we're gonna save this for next time, obviously. This session has been kind of up and down. The whole Yakuza office sequence was not my favorite. I'll say that much. It was kind of wacky. Some of the reactions didn't make sense. I don't know. It was just odd. Leaving aside that, after the Yakuza office, things kind of got back to normal. It's just... Oh well. Oh well. We're gonna... I'll leave it at that. I just hope there aren't too many more situations quite like that, but there might be. Oh, we've got quite a few people. Early 40s. Wow. What an incredible person. I like A better than B. I see. That's like, what is that? That was on something else. What was it? What? It was on something else. So, presumably they'd be... Imagine these two in the same room. They could probably... That would be a duel of the century, right? Interesting the way it's exactly the same. I guess that, you know, it's good that boss is on our side. Well, it looks like... I guess this is saying it's someone of the same caliber, so we gotta be careful around him. Gandhi, oh. I wonder why his brother went insane 6 years ago. Obviously related to the event. Oh my goodness. Oof. He's the quintessential big bad Yakuza. Okay. Is there really only this many characters? It feels like I'm surprised by how complete it already seems. Space Invaders. Huh. Interesting. What is this? That's not... Who says this? Who says these things? Who's writing these? I mean, it's true. People can be in a bad place, and it can be something little or not something you expect that can bring them back. I mean, that's perfectly fine. I cannot even. This is kind of weird. Appendix. Okay. We have this image on 3 different pages. Okay. I guess that's pretty much it. I already saved, so I'll leave it off here. Next time, we're gonna... This should be big. This should be important. We're gonna be... it looks like we're not doing Somnium just yet, but I would assume we're probably gonna get to that soon. But we're gonna be questioning Iris, see what she did with Renju. Did she kill Renju? I'm gonna go ahead and give a very firm maybe. Alrighty, I'll see y'all next time.